Hey guys, so I'm doing my top 10 apartments here in Las Vegas. This has been highly requested, so I do apologize that it's taken me this long. But I took a minute to see which apartments I would recommend people, and I think I came up with a pretty good list. I also wrote down like how much you have to make and stuff like that. So it's not in like a particular order. I just kind of did it this way. It was a little bit easier for me. So number one is Pace Apartment. They have a great apartment layout inside. I do love the finishes of the Pace Apartment, you guys. I will say that it's actually better than the current apartment that I'm living in. As you can see, this dishwasher right here, it is completely plastic. It doesn't fully wash all the dishes, even though I use like pretty good like soap for it. At the Pace, I feel like the finishes and the way that the kitchen looked was definitely high end. Now with the Pace, water, sewer, and trash is based on usage. You are responsible for the Nevada Energy account. Cox is optional, but me and Richard use the T-Mobile. It's like a little black box, and we pay $50, and it's pretty good. Richard works from home and so do I, and I upload all the videos and it's never given me an issue. So yeah, that's what we used. But Cox is obviously optional. You don't have to go with them. It's just up to you. To me, I think it's in a great location. Is the traffic heavy? Absolutely. They are doing construction in that area, so you are close to a freeway, so you are going to get a lot of that traffic, especially I would say morning and afternoon. It gets pretty bad on Russell Road. I feel like where the apartments is located is great. You have Target that's like 10 minutes away. You have a Walmart that is a 4-minute drive. You can walk it too if you wanted to, but you also have just like a little plaza. You have petrol stations. You actually would live behind a petrol station, so that is super convenient. Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good apartment to live in. We lived there for 13 months. Obviously there is some negatives. I am gonna leave all the full videos of each apartment that I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna leave all the full videos down below. That way you guys can check them out as well. Also, it is not gated, unfortunately, and you have to make 2.75 base rent with the Pace Apartments. Again, you guys just be mindful, it is not gated. Me and Richard never had an issue for the 13 months that we were there. Homeless is very minimal, and I feel like the management team is pretty great. I feel that Brooke, who works there, she's super friendly, and sometimes they do hold events, and they also do get like food trucks to come as well. So yeah, I personally like Pace Apartment, but again, I'm gonna leave that full video down below. The second one is the KLA Capital Apartments. Now, I used to live at the California Sun at the Art District, and to be honest, I really loved it. We lived there for 2 years. We were paying $12.50, and that is for dog, a car park, and all utilities included. That is what I love about them, is that they literally are all utilities included. Now with the KLA Capital, the lease terms can be between 6 to 12 months, utilities all included, and they do have apartments at the R District and the Fremont area. Now their apartments, you guys, range between $1150 to $1050 to $1200 and $1350. Some apartments do have wash and dryer inside the unit. Now the California Sun unfortunately didn't have wash and dryer inside the apartment, so that was kind of a bit of a negative for us, because there were 2 washers and 1 dryer. Make it make sense. But with the KLA Apartments, now this is a good thing. With the KLA Apartments, you do have to make 3 times the rent, but I did speak to them, and she did say that they will definitely work with people. Obviously everyone is different, but it doesn't have to be that 3 times. Let's say if you can't make it, but you're so close to it, they will definitely be flexible with that. And I found that to be actually pretty good, because most apartments, they are just set on the base rent, and some people just don't qualify. Even though they're just on the dot, they won't qualify them, and it's super annoying. So I do appreciate that the KLA do work with people and their situation, so definitely look at those. The Boulevard, which is really close to the Strat, I feel it's pretty good location if you want that kind of lifestyle. The boulevard is going right now between 1065 to 1350, and I do love their finishes as well. I have not done a full depth video on any of the KLA Capital apartments, but I've done it outside, so I will leave that video down below. But again, you guys, I do think that they are a great apartment to live if you want to be at the Art District or Fremont Street as well. So number 3. Now this one I personally really like. I was surprised that a lot of people didn't like it as well, but I do feel that you are close to downtown and you are in front of a police station, which I feel is a huge plus. Unfortunately, it is not gated. You do have outdoor parking. You have to make 2.5 times base rent. Again, it's so close to downtown. You're near a police station. It's pretty cheap. They only do 2-bedroom apartments, so it's 2 beds, 1 bathroom. Also, it can range between $12.99 to $19.46. It is in the medical district. You are responsible for creating Nevada energy, and also water, sewer, and trash is a flat rate of $70. So it won't go up, it won't go down, it's a flat rate. You do have a community Wi-Fi, but you do have to get your own internet, unfortunately. So that's that one. Okay, number 4 is Ascend at Valley Vista. Now these apartments, they do have apartments and they also do have little casitas. You do have to make 3 times base rent. It's pretty far. I feel that if you want to get away from the strip, kind of where all the action is, you are going to be pretty far away from everything. So it is in the Centennial Hills area. It is a gated community, and this one is great for families, but also if you do want to have a little bit of a backyard as well. I know that the casitas do have that, so they offer it, and I feel like it's a pretty good community. Again, I will leave that video down below, you guys. And also, you're so close to shops, you guys. I believe you are close to a Costco, a Walmart, a Sprouts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Sprouts, and like Petco or PetSmart. So, and Winco as well. So you are just close by to so many things. But again, this is going to be very far away from everything. So just keep that in mind. Okay, number 5 is Aspire at Redwood. You have to make 3 times base rent. Great location. It is gated. It is in the Enterprise area. I do believe out of the Aspires, this one is actually my favorite, but besides the Flamingo one behind Target. But I personally do like the Redwood Aspire one because it's just great location. You're gonna have an Aldi's. You're gonna be so close to Arroyo Plaza, which has a Sam's Club, a Walmart. I do believe they are opening a Costco soon. You're so close to Durango Casino. You are going to be on a busy road, which is Rainbow, but you're a little bit away from it. So, but yeah, other than that, to be honest, I personally like Redwood out of all the Aspires that I've done, you guys. So, yeah, so that one will be number 5. Now, number 6 is the Wyatt apartment. This is a little bit more affordable, you guys. Now, I know a lot of people, when they see some of the apartments that I do and I put like affordable on the title, I know a lot of comments, they're like, that's not affordable, that's super expensive. And I get it. I get it, you know, I get that, you know, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find an affordable in a great location. So that's hard to do. But when I do find them, that's why I put affordable apartments, because I feel like the location is pretty good for the apartment being affordable. So I know there are cheaper ones out there, like much cheaper, but unfortunately it just will not be in a great area. You are going to be surrounded by like high crime and just probably a lot of sex offenders, unfortunately. So yeah, is there cheap apartments here in Las Vegas? Absolutely, there are, but you are going to be in an area that is not safe, and so that's why I do affordable in great places, so just in case. So with the Wyatt apartments, you do have to make 3 times base rent. It is in the Spring Valley area, no elevators. You are responsible in creating Nevada energy, and it is a gated community. So that will be number 6. Okay, and then number 7 is another affordable one. It's Escena. You have to make 2.5 times base rent, no elevators. It is not gated. It is in the Charleston Heights area. You are responsible in creating Nevada Energy and Southwest Gas. Now, some apartments are electric and then some apartments are gas. So that's why there's an option for both. You don't have to pay both at the same time. It's just depending on the apartment that you choose. And then Cox Internet, they do not provide internet, so you would have to get your own. Again, I pay $50 for internet, and it's great. I get it from T-Mobile. It's a black box, and we actually combine it with our phones, so it's not bad. Okay, so number 8, this is a bit of a luxury apartment, you guys. So just in case someone is looking for the high-end apartment, I do really like Ilumina. It is in a great location. You are so close to the Raiders, like headquarters, I guess. You're so close to that. So if you are in football, or let's say that you are getting with the Raiders, that would be a great location. You can walk to that huge headquarters. So yeah, even if you are a cheerleader, you can definitely live there. They offer an amazing range of amenities, you guys. They do have elevators. Location is great. You are in a gated community. They do have memberships with the rent, so you are going to be paying a membership. They do have a rooftop kind of like lounge, but indoor outdoor kind of feel. And it is super high-end luxury, you guys, and it is a beautiful apartment. Like, the outside 10 out of 10, the gym 10 out of 10. Like, it is, yeah, it is a pretty high-end apartment. Like I said, if you are into like communities and you want to get to know people and you have kind of like a really fast-paced life, they offer so much. You even do have a restaurant there, and that gets you 15% off as well for being a resident. So that was one of my top ones that I like out of the luxury apartments. But again, I'm going to leave more information down below, and then I will leave the 2 videos that I've done of them down below as well. Okay, you guys, so number 9 is La Villa Apartments. You have to make 3 times base rent, no elevators. It is a gated community. It is located in the Henderson side, and then you are responsible for Nevada Energy, Southwest Gas, and internet. It is a 2-story floor, and you are literally behind a Target. You're behind a Sprouts and a Petco, I believe. And then you are surrounded by banks. You are surrounded by some fast food chain restaurants. And it is located in a great area, you guys. Like, it is super safe. You don't have any like high crime. You don't have any sex offenders living in the apartment. And it's just a great location. And you are close to a school as well. So yeah, I feel like for families or small families, this would be a great area to go to. And then you have number 10. Now this one is one of my favorites, you guys. It is the Summit at Sunridge. You have to make 2.5 times base rent, no elevators. It is a gated community. It is located in the Henderson area. You are responsible in creating Nevada Energy and the internet as well. So again, this is my top 10. I really, really do like this one. It is such a great like apartment. It is located in a great area. Again, low crime, no sex offenders. And yeah, I personally do like the layouts of the apartments inside. So yeah, those were my top 10. Okay guys, so that was my top 10 apartments here in Las Vegas / Henderson area. I hope you really enjoyed it, you guys. I tried very carefully. I picked 10 that I personally really like that I've done on my channel. Again, Las Vegas is getting a little bit ridiculous with their prices being high. I just don't understand why they do that, but unfortunately they do. So hopefully I've kind of picked ones that are pretty good. I try not to just cater to like luxury or cater to like affordable. I like to do all apartments, right? I like to do affordable, luxury, and then very like Section 8 kind of thing. So I want to showcase as much as possible. That way I can help you guys with your search. I know it's very stressful to move, so I hope that I can help in some way. So again, if I did that, then I'm doing my job. So but yes, all the videos that I mentioned on those top 10s are going to be listed down below. That way you can see like the full video, like how far everything is at, the crime counts, sex offenders. Now just be mindful, some of the older videos I did not do crime count and sex offenders, so I am going to leave the website down below. That way you can kind of do your own research on that, just because some of them are like about a year ago to almost 2 years ago, so I didn't add those to the videos back then, but you will see like how far everything is at, so I do put that in that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am in my casa doing this, so hopefully you liked that. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification bell, that way as soon as I upload a video, YouTube will let you know. And if you really did like this video guys, give it a good thumbs up, and yeah, I will see you in my next video.